video on how to handle Excel heavy files, particularly the activities which take a lot of time to process. There are three areas we're focusing on: unmerging rows and columns, which do take a lot of time to process on heavy files, converting text to values, and deleting black rows. I face these issues usually on system-based reports, which are formatted on a certain system in a certain way. But when extracting into an Excel file, it becomes a nightmare. So here you are with an asset register with around 32,000 rows, poorly made up report as far as Excel is concerned. Each line of entry is merged with a blank row. Certain numbered columns are formatted as text. So let's start with the first issue is unmerged rows and columns. Usually this is done through a standard way is to press Control A by selecting all the text, all the columns, all the rows, and then I'm clicking the unmerge button. But this will hang up the system. So another way is that you format a sample row. It's like this. I've selected this entire row and I've unmerged it. Okay. Now this is okay. Next step you do is select the unmerged columns and select Format Painter and Shift Control and End. This selects all the rows to the bottom. Now the entire 32,000 rows are now unformatted. We select the top headers also, format, unmerged it also. Oh, the first activity is done. All the rows are now unmerged. Here you can see it's unmerged. Okay. Next step is to convert text to numbered values. This can be done swiftly either by this by a sample number. Okay, one, you format it according to this column. Okay, you copy it, select all the column that you want to format it into, and there's this special. Multiply values, done. Now I've roughly converted around 80,000 values. It took like 3 seconds on my system. So now the third step is to delete the blank rows that are associated with these tables. For doing this, you need to convert the entire data into a table. I shift, control, and end. Okay. Okay. One mistake I've done is also formatted these blank values, so I'll not be counting it anymore. Now I've converted into table, insert table. My header, my table has headers. Okay. Okay. Now the great trick is you select the entire table, you go on this data tab, and in data tab you select the table get data from table range. You have already selected the table. So just click on this. So this will open Transform Query. Uh, this is an excellent app by Microsoft. It's Power Query Editor. It can really do wonders with large amount of data. So just open accordingly. Okay. So as you can, it has already changed some of the uh, text into values. So I'll just delete it because I don't want this. You can also do this all values. Now I have all values. I deselect null and blank. You're done with it. That's it. Now your entire data, the blank rows of this data has been removed. Now the 32,000 lines of data now becomes 16,000. That's great bad. Thank you. See you next time. Tata. This was sponsored by my Fiverr gig. Please visit for any technical help. Thank you.